my channel, BeGoody Gaming, or if you see my previous videos, welcome back. Today we'll be looking at the 5 uses for daylight sensors / builds. So as you can see here, 5 great uses for daylight sensors. So we're going to walk through these and I'm going to show you how to make them. So first, step number 1, we've got street light. And basically, this light will turn on at night. I can show you. Find the daylight sensor hidden here. Right here. And so, the way the daylight sensor works is in daylight, it turns on, and then at night, the power turns off. And so if I remove the daylight sensor, it'll act as night. So if I remove both daylight sensors here, the light goes on, and since it's daytime, I put the daylight sensor back and the light turns off. And I'll go in and show you guys at night so you can see that actually works. Next we'll be looking at a redstone clock, and with a lot of these updates going on with the Xbox lately, this redstone clock right here, you have this run like this regular old redstone clock, like this, and then you connect the redstone to it, and then you start it up. Now it's good right now, but with the bugs of the game, a lot of times like it stops, or it floods, which means the whole thing's lit up and weird stuff happens. With this, if there's something weird that happens, every day a daylight sensor is going to act as a reset, and it's going to keep the clock going, so we won't have that issue anymore. And so each day it'll get reset, so if it gets flooded, it'll just go back to its normal state. So that's second use. The third use is a fountain. And this right here, I have it so the fountain goes on and off. If it's the daytime, the fountain turns on, these lights here turn on underneath it. And if it's nighttime, I'll show you, remove the sensor here. And if it's nighttime, the fountain goes off and this turns off here. So that's the third use. The fourth use would be like a locked door, so like you go to like a grocery store or something, it's not open 24 hours. The doors are going to be locked at night, and so I have like a regular little piston door that you go in and out of. In the daytime you go in, or a house, whatever you want. I just did this, it's not real good, but just to show you. You walk out. In the daytime it all works, you can go in, but at nighttime you can't get in this way, right? So remove daylight sensor, and now if you go over here, it doesn't work anymore, it's locked because it thinks it's nighttime. Now if I put the daylight sensor back, then it's usable again. And the other thing is, if it's nighttime and you're in your house or a store that you built, say I'm trapped in here and it's nighttime, I could still get out here, but this doesn't work here anymore. So just in case you're stupid enough to be in there when the store closes, you can still get out. And the last will be a fireworks light show. And so I have 2 beacons here that will light at night, and some fireworks. Now I can show you here. Take the daylight sensor out, and the beacons light, and fireworks go. And now when I put the sensor back, the beacons will shut off and the fireworks will stop. So, those are the 5 uses. Now let's get into the tutorials. Alright guys, before we start the tutorials, I just want to prove to you, now that the sun's going down, that these daylight sensors actually do what they're supposed to do at night. And so we should see this light turn on. We shouldn't see too much of this. That doesn't happen till the day. See, fountain turns off. See, fountain turned off. And this door should be locked. You see, the door is locked now. And it wasn't before. And the beacon's on. Might not be that soon. Oh, that one just took a while. Sometimes the beacons take a while for them to turn on. Still waiting. Oh, there's fireworks. There we go. You can see, there's just some daylight sensors take longer than others to do. That is working. Just over here, the door is locked. You can still get in from the side. Number 3, the fountain's off. Number 2, nothing will happen till the morning. It will reset. See how this is off though? When power gets applied to it, this clock will reset, as you saw in the daytime. And this light turned on here for night. And so now we will start the tutorials. Alright, we'll start with the street light. And for this, you will need a 5x4 space. And so when you got that done, you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and it's gonna go like that. Now you're gonna put the torches in like that. Put white wool on each of them, or a block of your choice. Then you're gonna put your redstone lamps, like so, and build in around it. Then I put glass around it, and put another layer of black wool right here, and then on top of the lights I just put bam to give a little bit of a character to it. And then the part that makes it go on and off is gonna come right here, dig down like that, and go like this. Actually, go like that, right there. So it's just like that. As you'll see, it's off, and it's on. Because it's night. Off and on. So. And then if you wanted to make this, instead of a double light, you want to make it a single light, you would just take one light off here, take this torch out, wrap it around with the black wool. If you want to make your light a little smaller, just do that. And just get rid of this one here then. And then to hide it, what I usually do, just put carpet around, because for whatever reason, the sensor still works if you put carpet. Just put carpet all the way around. And no one will notice. So yeah, that's the light. Now we'll move to the redstone clock. Alright, so now for our resettable clock. Everlasting resettable clock. Whatever you want to say. So, for this build, we need a square. Perfect square 6x6. Once you got that, with your block of choice, you'll use your block of choice to start this. You go like that. And go bam, bam. Now this repeater will be a 4-tick delay. Like that. So now it's like this. Now you come up one. This. Okay. So we're at like this so far. Okay, so now once we have that, right underneath this white wall here, we'll put a torch. Just like this. And then we're going to do that same circuit we did on the other side. 4-tick delay. No. So now, we will come up like this at a staircase. And put a block here. And put a piston like this with white wool. Now we're gonna go. Now you can make this clock bigger, and that's to make it so each time it goes around it takes longer. And I'll show you how to do that after. Right now, if you just want to build this so you can see it work. And so you have all these 4-tick delay, except for this one that's a 1-tick. So that's what you should have so far. And then once you're done with that, it's gonna come up like this. That. This. I'm just gonna put a torch here, a torch here, and like that. So once you have this, it's gonna come out that. So you have a platform like this. Then you're gonna go this, make this one bigger, come around like this, so 6-tick. And so you need an extra spacer on the top. Discount here. You need an extra spacer on the top. See, you need an extra spacer on the top of this calendar. Now, once you're done with that, you're gonna get your daylight sensor out. Place it right here. So you have that. And let me make sure. Take that off. Put it back on. Oh, one thing, that's why I was one. Okay, so instead of putting a redstone there, you're gonna take that out, put a block. So it's like this, you're gonna take this out, put a block, put redstone like that. So now, if we take this out here, reset it, that's gonna come up, and it's gonna go down, it's gonna start the clock. And so now from like right here, so say it's nighttime, and this goes out, it's gonna keep the clock running, and when the day comes back again, and it's the power's gonna come on, it's gonna flush the clock out, that's why piston goes up, and it's gonna start it back up again every single day. So that's the essence of that. So yeah, I hope we can get past the bug, we get past Mojang's little they don't want to fix the redstone, I don't know, but hopefully we've got a way around it. Alright, so next will be the fountain. Alright, so now for the clock. Basically how it works is you want to keep the ticks on these computers right here on top the same as on the bottom here, except you want to subtract 3 ticks in the bottom. So this is what I did here, so this is all the same except for this repeater here, I have the 1. And so however many repeaters here you have as a 4, or however many ticks you want to subtract 3 in the bottom here. And you can make this keep going this way. It's going to be bigger, obviously. You just take this and bring it out. And you take this right here, bring it out. So, or if you want this, it doesn't matter with timing or anything, you want to use this, then that works out, I guess. Alright, so now we're going to start the fountain. So for the fountain, you're going to need a 6 by 5 rectangle, kind of. And you're going to go this. You can build your own fountain if you want. I can suggest making this so you can have something that works first, and then you can make it your own. That's what Minecraft's about. Make anything to your imagination. So you're gonna come up like this. Just like that. See, you're like this. And then you're gonna come down like this. Take this out here. Come out again. So you're like this. Do that. And you're gonna go like this. You're gonna go like that. These are all one tick. I'm gonna put torches. And we're gonna put a sticky piston. Here, here. Put a block here and here. So you should have this so far. So then, I'm just gonna dig out like this. This is underneath ground, so you won't show on the top, so the 6 by 5 is accurate. Just take up one more space in the bottom. Take that out there. Yeah. Well, like that. And then right on this one here, you're gonna pop your daylight sensor up. And place it like so. And so this should go down. And this should turn on here. And then let's finish building this so it looks like a fountain. And like this. Just keep building around. And when you get in the front here, you're going to take this out. And right here, you get your water out. And you're going to place the water like this, so it's flat like that on top. So the water's pouring down with the light on here. And you're going to take a slab like this. And then just kind of patch up your holes. Glass here, whatever you have for blocks. And then you get your white carpet out. White carpet, that, and just go all the way around, whatever. Alright. So that's the fountain. Alright, so now we will get started with our locked door tutorial. So for this, we will need a 10 by 10 space area of your block of choice. I'm just going to build my little hut. I'm just going to go all the way in the back side. Use oak wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And 2, I left 2 spaces to the door. 1, 2, 3. Came all the way back around. Then all the way around here. And then I took sandstone slab for the roof. And I did like an overhang here on the to give it some character. Just on the front. And then I just filled the rest of the slabs. Just the rest of the ceiling or roof. And inside here, I just put 2 windows. Then I took sticky piston, one of like that. on this side. We'll go like this. And we're gonna put a block here. A block here. Torch there. Got a torch here. Then I just use glass. There's whatever you can use whatever block. I just use glass because I can see, like, being able to see through. Usually doors like that are glass, automatic doors. So we're just gonna come down here and put another torch below this one here. So that's off. And the same thing down below this one. So now it should be open like this. Alright, so now we'll get our pressure plates out like this, or actually in like that. So first we're going to start with this here and down. I've already got this dug out here, so you have to dig some stuff out, but shouldn't be too bad. Then we're just going to go like that. Torch here. So you should have this so far. Alright, so now we're gonna come like this. You gotta get your repeater out. There should only be a 1 tick delay. Like this. And now it's gonna be symmetrical to this side. So it should be like this. And now we're gonna get our piston out. And put our piston here. Put white wool here. Then you're gonna put a repeater here, and redstone dust here. Now we're gonna come out one more. Screw that up. Alright, so we're like this. We're gonna come out one more. So it's a 4 by here, and then the 1 redstone repeater is on both sides. Now we're gonna back this up one. Alright, so we're like this so far. So now we're at that. Just gonna put our take this out here. Put redstone there. Repeater here. No redstone dust. And that. Then we're gonna put piston here. Black. Piston here with a black. Then we will put our like this, and just put a torch, just like that. And this, and a torch on both sides. And we're gonna come up down like that, like this. Go around the piston here. And then we're going to put a repeater like that, like this, and then put the redstone around like this. Then put the repeater like that, and redstone, and then we're going to come around and hook this up to this torch. There you go. And then you can just fill this in here. So you can put your daylight sensor light right there, whatever. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're gonna put our sensor like that, and then just above here, just open that up. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. You can just put carpet. This went out one more. Okay, so 11. Alright. So both these pistons should be out when you go through this door here. Should be like that. Nothing should happen. Alright, so next we need to come and do these pressure plates here. Like this. Put our torch on each side. Like this. Like that. And then let's go open this up here. And we're gonna come all the way around that. And then we're gonna come all the way around the other way. Just like that. I'm gonna come up here. Why is that not working? Let me put a switch here. Oh, make sure you have your repeater like that, and it's like this. There we go. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, so make sure it's symmetrical. Make sure there's a repeater on the far back wall. Hope you see that. Let's try this again. So now when I go through here, works. Come back through it, works. With it being day. Now if I take this out, it thinks it's night. This will no longer work. However, this works inside here. And so that is the locked door tutorial. Now we will go on to our light show. Alright, so now we are going to do our last tutorial, our light show with beacons and fireworks. So let's get started. You need is your block of choice, or you have to clear out some land, 10 by 10 area. So you have that with a block of choice. I'm just going to use black wool. On the back, you're going to make that block. Come out too. Go all the way. You're going to make a big like oval. It's like that. That's the fireworks going to come out of. I'm just going to dig out one here. Where these white wool is here. Take that out. And put dispensers. This is, not droppers, dispensers. Now these dispensers, this is where the fireworks are going to come out of. So you're going to fill these with fireworks, whatever it is, man, just put whatever fireworks you want. And you put whatever block of choice down here, whether it's dirt, if you're on survival, or if you're on creative, I suggest just doing white wool. And put torches underneath. Then, get out your repeaters, and put repeaters in front of all of them. Then redstone. Now for a clock, you're just going to do a simple redstone clock. I just did that. You can make this as long as you want. I suggest making it longer, just because the longer you make it, the less you have to refill the fireworks. So just understand, if you do it shorter than mine, then you'll probably full. So I'm just gonna make it this long for the sake of this tutorial. You can make it as long as you want. Alright. So now that we have this hooked up, I just gotta hook this up right here. Then right over here, just put a block here, a block here. You're gonna put a repeater between these two blocks with a 4-tick delay. Then a redstone torch right here. Then a redstone torch right here. And you're gonna wrap redstone around here. Then it's connected to this clock. Then right here, put a block, put a torch, then go like that, and so it's like this. Then get your daylight sensor out. Put your daylight sensor right here. And then do this. And whatever. And then you're gonna put a torch right here. Then sticky piston. And block of your choice and take this redstone out. None. If you want beacons, just take 1, 2, 3, and make a 6 by 6 area here. All the way down. If you're on flat, we'll go all the way down the bedrock, or it's 1, 2, down the third block. Then I'm just gonna put diamond. If you're on survival, this might be hard, so you might want to skip this part, or if you're on creative, this kind of adds something to it. Beacon. And just fill this all in here. 2 times around. And then it's gonna put glass here. Alright, oh, like that. So then just do it on the other side. Same thing. There we go. Diamond. This here. Alright, let's move this in one. So with that, and so we have room for our beacon. Let's do the same thing, just move it up one. Shouldn't change much. Alright, and just take this out here. Let the clock flush out. There we go. So you're good there, and then now you can put your diamond if you choose to do the beacons. And then get a beacon out. Place it right in the middle. Put a white wall, whatever you're using around. And glass. And then you have your daylight sensor here. And then you're just gonna want to put a sticky piston like that. Then one like that. Put a like this. Then put a piston light right there. And so now if I take this out here, I fix it tonight, the beacons pop on, and a clock is started down below. if I put the beat sensor back, this goes off and the beacons go off because it's daytime. Now this here you can fill it with fireworks. Doesn't matter really. I can fill the whole thing, I'm just not going to because that's a waste of our time and your time. You can fill this all fireworks, whatever kind you want. Two more. And one more. And then you could just fill this in here so the redstone can show. Oh, right here. And I just put the black around here so you can see the dispensers. Unless you look down. Easy accessing out for fire, or you can use hoppers and stuff too for the fire. Down below here to load the dispensers, and I'll do a tutorial on that. So if we take the sensor out, beacons come on and fireworks shall go. Alright guys, and now I will that will end our episode this time, and I will see you all next time. Remember that I have Call of Duty and Minecraft. I have Call of Duty meets Minecraft, and at the end of the video I'll leave a link so you can see that trailer. It will be coming out on April 15th. So you got like Domination and Team Deathmatch and all those. We're gonna be able to play that in Minecraft. So that'll be really cool. So I'm gonna be doing Redstone step-by-step tutorials on that. So we will see you on April 15th, and make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on anything I could do better or anything that you've liked to comment. Very nice. So ciao.